Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you are interested in, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. So for today's pick a card reading, as you can tell, this reading is going to be about if you are going to get pregnant this week. This will be a timeless reading, so whenever you are watching this video, this is going to apply to the energy that is surrounding you right now and whether or not you are going to get pregnant within this week. For this particular reading, I have 4 decks in front of me. So you can pick which tarot deck most resonates with you. For each deck, I have pulled 1 card so that you can gather up the energy and see which deck you're most drawn to. And I also have a crystal corresponding to each one of the decks as well. So we'll go through each one of those, and I'll also give you a close-up look at the end so that you can pause the video if you need to and see which pile or piles you most resonate with. So if you're as excited as I am to dive into these pregnancy messages for your week ahead, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 has the labradorite stone on it, and it has the Queen of Cups. Pile number 2 has an aventurine and has the 2 of Swords. Pile number 3 has a selenite stone and the Queen of Swords. And pile number 4 has a malachite stone and the 10 of Pentacles. Now it's your opportunity to take a close-up look at each one of these piles and see which deck you most resonate with. Once you have all your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. If you are looking for a personal tarot reading about pregnancy and the energy surrounding you, then you can head on over to my website, celestesimone.com, where I do offer personal readings. But since this is a general reading, please keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen that deck. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so be sure to watch the reading all the way through to the end so you receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. Let's not waste any more time. I will see you over at your reading. Hello pile number 1, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I have your pile right here. You chose the pile with the labradorite stone on it, and you also chose the Queen of Cups energy. So the Queen of Cups energy is bringing me some deep healing vibes, some really cleansing energy right now. I feel as though there's a really warm energy coming from you. You may yourself be an empath naturally. And also I just feel like you're in the flow right now. I feel like you're really in balance, and I'm not seeing any blockages really when it comes to pregnancy or in your energy in general for manifestation. That's the initial energy I'm feeling from that card. Just really warm kindness, generosity, and also just being in a place of kind of in the flow, healed energy. I feel as though this is really positive energy for welcoming in pregnancy this week. Now we're seeing with the 6 of Swords, this for me is confirming that you may be in a healing place right now for your emotions, maybe healing some time in the recent past even where you're feeling kind of low. So I'm seeing that it is time, and that you will be seeing this week as well that you're moving on from this. So we have the King of Cups in reverse. Maybe this was a conflict or a healing that is needed for both you and your significant other or your partner revolving pregnancy in general. Maybe this has just been a difficult time for you wanting to get pregnant, trying to get pregnant. Maybe this has caused a little tension in your relationship just because you're both maybe a little stressed. But I do see that it's time for healing, that it's time for moving on from this. All right, yeah, I do see that you are now going to be in the flow and feeling much better, because I do see with the 3 of Pentacles that this is a time where you are being recognized and rewarded. Now, I'm not seeing that this reward is definitely pregnancy just yet. I'm more so sensing that this is kind of a time where you're being appreciated. And this may even be by your significant other. Maybe you're healing parts of your relationship, deepening your connection. And I feel like your partner is going to be appreciating you in a new way. And maybe even both of you are kind of coming together in appreciation for each other. Yeah, I see that with the 6 of Pentacles, that this is maybe you guys kind of offering your time to each other, trying to dedicate a little more time to each other and lift each other's spirits a bit more, I'm feeling. And if it is not your significant other, I feel like there may just be other people in your life right now who are offering that up. Yeah, so we have the Tower energy coming through for you guys. So what I'm seeing with the Tower is it's time for a change. It really is time for things to heal. So there's some things that maybe, I feel as though even if you're really clinging to pregnancy strongly in an energetic way, things may turn around for you in the sense that, okay, yeah, you're letting go. It's important to, you know, even though we want these manifestations so strongly, wanting them could be hurting you, you know, wanting these so strongly and focusing only on this particular thing. If you do feel like you are kind of honed in on pregnancy very strongly, it could be emotionally hurting you because you are looking for it, you know, constantly and noticing it being absent in your life constantly. And this could be hurting either the relationships in your life. And that doesn't mean that it's permanent or anything like that, but the cards are just letting you know that, you know, things are getting stirred up a bit because of the strong connection or strong hold that you have on this manifestation. And I see this as being a very positive thing though. So we have the Tower followed by the Fool card. And so what I see is that you're releasing. It's almost like a big, huge exhale, you know, this kind of like I'm gonna be okay this week, okay? I don't see that pregnancy is in the cards for you this week. I feel more that this is a week where you're just releasing. Just let it go. That doesn't mean that you're not manifesting it. That doesn't mean that it's not coming to you. But this openness, this energy of just enjoying life, taking it one day at a time, seeing the present moment as being okay, you know, it's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. It's just a matter of, okay, this is time for you to heal. This is time for you to feel this Queen of Cups energy, you know, this in the flow energy again, and feel very open to that. I do see that with the Fool, you know, the Fool energy by the end of this week, you're just gonna be like, okay, you know, I'm letting in positive things, even though there may be some turmoil this week. That kind of, and I feel like this isn't even at an external level. I feel like this is just kind of within yourself, taking the time to appreciate the little things in life and yeah, relax and just be kind of open to whatever this new energy is going to bring you, whatever the next week is going to bring you. So let's see. I do want to ask specifically though, you know, what is the Three of Pentacles specifically? Because this is a manifestation of some kind. This is the ending, okay? We have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, this is, the cards are kind of pulling out some more Tower energy. Also, this Three of Pentacles I'm hearing is relating to letting go of being harsh on yourself. Rewarding yourself this week so that you aren't constantly putting yourself down or feeling less than because you're not getting pregnant, okay? This is a time for healing and rebirth with the Fool energy. The Fool energy, this is the Zero card, okay? This is a new beginning, a new start, letting go of the old, letting go of things that no longer serve you, okay? Rising above that. And we see the High Priestess, okay? This is divine feminine energy. So I mentioned that opening up energy. And I feel as though this big energy is coming in towards the end of the week more. So I do feel that with the High Priestess energy kind of coming in last on this row of cards, I'm sensing that this is the openness to connecting with your higher self, feeling more aligned, feeling more in the flow. As I mentioned at the beginning, I feel like that's really a message here that's important for you guys. And we are going to pull some more oracle cards as well for you for some additional themes. Let's see what is really needed, what is going to be healing this week. Do you want to see what's going to be healed? I really feel that there's balance coming back, there's harmony, a lot of water energy here as well. Even though some things are ending, even though some things maybe aren't, you know, turning out And this is just this week again, and take what resonates with you. Of course, leave the rest. But what I'm seeing from the cards is just this is you getting back in the flow of things if you have been feeling kind of upset or just in conflict, you know, and having an inner conflict. It may just be thoughts coming up in your mind where you're feeling negative. Maybe that energy is just weighing you down. Maybe it's other people too. Oh, okay, we have breath with life. This is what I was feeling, that just that big exhale, you know, that sigh of just relief, like it's okay, everything's gonna be all right. You can let go of this inner feeling of pressure. Maybe it hasn't even been pregnancy that's been on your mind, that you feel like you've been putting a lot of pressure on yourself with, but we're seeing also purity with the element of ice. So I am seeing with purity this same energy of like clearing it away. We have this water energy with ice, where you're purifying it, you know, you are cleansing your energy this week. You're feeling better. There's a give and take here. You're offering up your time to others. You're noticing little things in life that it's going to make everything okay. It's going to make everything feel better. Okay, let's pull a Moon Oracle card, because we want to see what other messages this group 1 needs to know. You know, energetically, this may be a difficult month. Focus. I'm hearing with focus that this week you're going to focus on the people in your life currently that really matter to you. You're going to feel that. They're going to be focused on you and what you need. Maybe you need that. You know, maybe you need somebody to just give more time. Have faith with the worm moon. And the faith energy is this Fool. It's this openness. It's being open to whatever happens and having faith in the divine timing of things, and knowing that everything is going to happen when it is needed. Okay, don't, you know, I feel like this card could be saying like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Everything's flowing, everything's going fine. Things are happening as they need to. And this knowledge, this inner knowing, this inner faith is connecting you to the divine with this high priestess energy of this divine feminine energy, where you're open, you're connected to your higher self, and you're in alignment. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We have some more oracle cards here, and then we'll finish up with the spirit animals to see what your spirit guides want to let you know for this week. Okay, let's see. Let's see what other guidance spirit has for you. What does group 1 need to know? Rebirth. I think I did mention this being a rebirth for you, and it says no matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. Yeah, so this is a positive change that is coming this week for you guys. It says no matter what happens, you can find new wings. So, you know, relax your energy, enjoy this week, enjoy the little things. Don't get too caught up in pregnancy, because everything's happening in divine timing. Okay, have faith in that. Trust in the process, trust in your own power in the energy of this week, cleansing you, bringing in new positive energy as well. And also, I feel like bringing you peace of mind. I feel, you know, having this energy of the Fool, you're going to feel a lot more connected to that inner power, but you're also going to feel that inner peace of mind. Okay, let's do one more oracle card, and then we'll pick our spirit animal card for group 1. What's one more message for group 1? Okay, so we have reconciliation. It says, remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process reach out with a simple first step. So I mentioned a little bit that maybe it's your partner with the King of Cups. Maybe this is your significant other or somebody who you really do love and care about. Again, this could be a male figure. It doesn't have to be. It's just some masculine, watery energy with the cups here. And this is love. You know, this is somebody who you really care about. So I see that, yes, you're appreciating this person more in your life. You're also, maybe if you have been in conflict with them, you're taking a step by taking a loving action towards them. Okay, so it says reach out with a simple first step for reconciliation. I feel, and you know, this is some mother energy as well on this card. So I feel as though, you know, maybe this does have to do with pregnancy. Maybe there was a disagreement of some kind or some conflict. So I feel as though you're resolving that this week. You're reconnecting and you're taking care of each other. You are appreciating another person, or just, you know, if you can't forgive them, maybe you're just taking some time out for yourself for some self-care. And this is really going to be very healing and bring out some energy for you. But I feel like all this, things getting turned up, even in a relationship, friendship, whatever it may be, a family member, just the turmoil in this in general is going to help you to heal and going to help you expand and better be in the flow for manifestation in the future. So let's see what spirit animal energy we have for you today. And these are going to be messages from your spirit guides. I just felt guided to do a final spirit animal card to see specifically what your guides want you to know, what energy they're bringing to you this week. What does group 1 need to know? Okay. The Hawk. So this week you're gaining new insights from the Hawk energy, the Hawk spirit animal. And what I'm sensing from this energy is a new perspective, a higher awareness, seeing things from a new angle, and also reaching a higher level of connection to your higher self. Okay, this is really an air type energy. And I feel that you're gaining new perspective. You are kind of rising above things that maybe were weighing you down, and even taking the high road in the situation as well. So group 1, that is going to do it for your reading. I truly hope these messages were helpful to you for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I am sending you guys so much love and energy for a healing week for you guys. And I appreciate you taking the time out to watch this reading. So if you did enjoy it, I would love it so much if you would give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know. And if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can join our family of celestial beings. Last but not least, I do offer personal readings specifically about pregnancy as well. So be sure to check out my website, celestemoon.com, if you would like to book a personal reading with me. That's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon for another pregnancy reading or one of my other pick a card readings. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with the aventuring stone on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside. You also chose the deck that had the 2 swords energy on it. So I feel as though right now there may be something blocking pregnancy. I'm also seeing that this could also be an indecisiveness or kind of trying to decide between 2 things in your life right now. But yeah, let's gain a little bit more insight, because I feel as though this week you may feel torn between 2 things, or you may feel like maybe something isn't clear yet. You're waiting on an answer about something. Let's see. Maybe there's a message that comes through that isn't clear. We have the 10 of Coins. This is the 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel as though that there is some manifestation coming through for you this week. I feel that this could be related to money or finances. We have the Ace of Cups as well. This is actually looking pretty positive for pregnancy, because with the 10 of Coins, I'm seeing almost like you are waiting or you're in between information. So maybe you're feeling very stuck right now, but I see with the Ace of Cups that this could be good news coming through about pregnancy. Okay. So yeah, this is a really great new start this week for you. And the Ace of Cups is telling me that this is happy energy. This is positive news. The 10 of Coins also is the culmination. So it is kind of like the end result, but good news, success, reaching goals. If you are trying to manifest pregnancy, then I am leaning towards this being pregnancy, but this could also be maybe even hearing back about a job or starting kind of, or even like moving to a new house or starting a new life with somebody in a relationship. If you aren't trying to manifest pregnancy currently, we next have the Seven of Wands. I feel like this is something you've been fighting for. And I almost feel like with the Two of Swords, maybe you're not really sure, you're not really ready to believe it. Maybe even, I feel like maybe you think it may not, it's probably not gonna happen. Queen of Cups as well. Yeah, I am really leaning towards pregnancy this week for you guys, but I feel like you may be in this headspace, right? Headspace, like you won't believe it till you see it, is what I'm hearing as far as the energy goes. And Judgment. There really is going to be a grand realization this week. I feel that you can almost let down your guard. That's what I'm hearing this week. Let down your guard. Let this new positive energy come in, because regardless of whether or not this is pregnancy for everybody in this reading, the energy for the week for this group is really positive. It's almost, I kind of see you guys having a realization, having a reckoning almost, things coming in for you that you've been waiting for a while. We see with the Judgment card, there's the monkey in this card in particular, just kind of looking up at that light and almost just seeing the light, seeing the full picture, gaining the information and feeling just kind of overjoyed, feeling like you finally are free from this otherwise mental kind of block of not really believing it or not really wanting to know the answer. So for many of you, this is going to be receiving what you've been asking for. We have the King of Swords energy next. So there's another individual coming in, possibly a male, possibly your partner for some of you, your significant other. So let's see, we have the King of Swords energy, which is really driving things forward towards the end of the week. And the Ace of Swords as well. So this realization or this information is going to kind of first, I feel like in the beginning of the week, you're first going to have a very emotional reaction. And then towards the end of the week, you're going to kind of gain this focus. And even I see like your partner almost like getting serious about getting ready, gaining a new focus. Like I almost feel as though your significant other is kind of like all their energy is going towards this, and like you too. So this is why I feel as if this is pregnancy, something that you have been kind of like nervous about finding this out, maybe not wanting to know yet. And once you do find this out, you kind of go into a different mode of like just like awe, and then getting really serious by the end of the week, especially your partner though. I think that may be a male energy. It's definitely like a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male necessarily. I feel like for many of you that this is your partner kind of getting that focus and going in. Now I also am seeing that there could be potentially, because of this manifestation, there could be some disagreement or some conflict going on. So I'm not sure if there's somebody who you are afraid to tell about your pregnancy. We have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So I'm kind of sensing from that energy that you may be a little worried about having to defend yourself because of this pregnancy or because of this news, because of kind of this new start for you, which ultimately you yourself though are very happy about and are excited about with this Queen of Cups energy and Judgment. Yeah, this is going to be a big new start for you, and also a feeling of finally reaching your goals is what I'm hearing. Let's keep going with some further oracle cards. Okay. So there's a lot here pointing to a big manifestation, pointing to a new beginning. For some of you who are watching, this may be a new romance, a new love interest with the King of Swords. and the Queen of Cups. So, you know, if you still are looking for your significant other, I feel like this could be you guys meeting up this week rather than pregnancy per se. All right. Well, let us see. What is the energy for group 2? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Okay, we have time and discipline. So this week, I feel like you are shifting into it's almost like timing is going to be really important for you. This may also feel as though some of you may already be pregnant, and I'm hearing that if you are, you may have been kind of like not ready to take an action or take a step forward about the time ahead, like planning for the time ahead. And with discipline, I feel as though it's important to start this week, like taking a first step towards planning for this or taking some kind of action, maybe gaining some more information in wherever you feel is necessary. But yeah, with discipline, I feel like this energy of discipline is coming in this week. Speaking your word and voice. Yeah, this is kind of confirming for me that there are some people who you are not excited about telling that you are pregnant, or maybe even you've been holding back on finding out, like taking a test to see if you are pregnant. And I'm hearing that it's time to do that. It's important that you do, and to express yourself, speaking your word. Okay, so you may just need to tell somebody, and this is not something that you should be ashamed of. You deserve to have help, support throughout this. And I feel like too often women are shamed or given blame for this kind of a thing. And I think maybe that's just something that's just karmic, that's ancestral energy that we're holding on to in our society. But there's no reason why you should feel shame for something very natural happening to you. And it is so important for you to take care of this week, I feel like, because the timing is now. I feel like the action is now. And even if you do have to face a difficult conversation, you know, tell somebody who is close to you, who you know won't judge you, but reach out for help. That's what I'm hearing, is ask for help. Even if it's from somebody who you don't know. Maybe you just need to give somebody a call, a professional. There's definitely some places you can reach out to get help, Planned Parenthood or some kind of public place that you can reach out to for help. It's time to take action this week so you can protect yourself, so that you're safe and that you have that support that you really, really need right now. Okay, we have extremes. I feel with the Two of Swords, this Two of Swords energy, there are flames on this card. Even though it's not a fire energy, I feel like with the flames of that and the extremes, I feel like you've maybe even in your head kind of been taking extremes with this, either not telling anybody at all and not doing anything, or thinking that you have to like tell everybody. I think maybe that feeling of being torn between these two things as well. We have two cards that already flipped out. Yeah, extremes, and we have the Void. So it's almost as though, yeah, there's like this emptiness, there's this trying to just ignore something. And I know that this may not apply to everybody in this reading, but this is about communication in general. You know, I'm being very specific, but this is about communication in general, and knowing that, you know, share with who you feel you resonate with. You don't have to necessarily put yourself in a place where you need to, you know, defend yourself. I feel as though that even though that may be a difficult thing to do, now is the time to take little steps. Okay, it doesn't have to be an extreme, is kind of what I'm hearing. Is you can take little steps towards preparing for this, or even just financially saving. Even you can take little steps towards savings and see what that will be like. You don't have to think of this as like two extremes. Okay, and yeah, with the Void energy, I'm just feeling as though there's this fear about the unknown, even about either what other people will say, or even just the fear of the unknown about being pregnant and being a mom. And I feel like there's a lot here. I I'm just hearing that there's maybe a lot of different circumstances that kind of could result in these types of feelings of the unknown and not really being sure of what to do, but maybe over thinking them and, you know, not reaching out for help. So I think that this week is going to be the week to take just a little tiny step towards your goals, towards getting started, maybe even just making a list or finding a resource that can help you then, you know, move to the next step. So that's going to be really helpful for you this week. Okay, let's keep going with some more oracle cards. We'll pull 2 more of these oracle cards for my group 2s. Yeah, this is going to be a week that you are kind of going to have to face some of those things. So we have Sacred Space came out first, and it says, take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So the void is not just a scary place. It's also a place of possibilities and a place of manifestation, you know, where anything is possible. And I see with the sacred space, like this is a time where I feel as though this is a week where your sacred space is being protected so that you can take that first step forward, so that you can find the right next step for you. And I see with power coming out, it says, call upon the elements, focus your intentions, the greatest dragon is within you. So this I'm hearing, your guides, your archangels really want you to call and ask for their help, you know, ask for their power to support you this week. You have power to move forward. You can take that first step. And I feel as though they're really backing you, and whatever intentions you're focusing on this week, they want to be able to help you with that and help you to kind of move forward into your power, into a sacred space of power. So rather than feeling as though your internal space is in conflict with itself, I feel as though this is the week where you resolve that, you become your greatest ally, you know, and love yourself, love where you're at right now, and then be able to kind of reach out for help and reach out and also come to peace with yourself and who you are, okay? Which I do see that. I do see that with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I see a lot of healing energy and positivity here. Okay, so finally we have Elephant energy. This energy to me, I'm right away, this final spirit animal card is a message from your spirit guides. And I really sense with the Elephant card a sense of transformation. I feel as though this is even kind of a spirit guide that is a deity or some kind of, yeah, I feel as though this is a deity, and it's skipping my mind right now, but there is an elephant god, and I feel as though their energy is coming through. I feel like this is a god for abundance and even motherhood. I do feel like that is the energy here. I feel like there's some feminine Mother Earth energy as well. I see you connecting at a deeper level, even through this whole experience this week, through this letting go and finding your inner sacred space. I feel this really being an empowering week for you, trusting in your own guidance, trusting in your intuition. And this elephant energy is standing behind you. Okay, this is a connection to your higher self coming through to let you know you have this power. You know, the elephants are the largest land animal, and they have major power, but also connections with family. They have connections with their children. They, I believe the gestation for the elephant is much longer than even the average human. I think it may even be over a year or more. So to me, this is a very mothering energy that I'm getting. So I'm really getting pregnancy for you, group 2, you know, regardless of how these energies play out for you. I know not all of you, many of you I'm sure are manifesting pregnancy. Maybe some of you are still unsure of if you are, you know, manifesting pregnancy. Wherever you are at, I do see that there is a nurturing energy, fertility type energy this week, but this is also in some really positive manifestations. I feel as though you're going to be very happy in whatever you manifest this week, and also that you're going to be gaining direction and taking actions speaking your truth. Wow, I really, yeah, I want to just like really point out that this Ace of Swords is a lot about communication and speaking your truth this week, sharing news with people who maybe you've been avoiding telling them, but it's going to be a powerful week for you to do that. And I think ultimately it's going to be a healing week and a positive week for you, specifically in your energy. So especially with this elephant energy backing you up. So definitely look into the elephant if you want to do a little further research to the energy surrounding that. These are just kind of the messages I'm gathering, but I'm sure the elephant totem has even more. But yeah, powerful animal totem. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. I really do hope these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. I would appreciate that. That's so much and it really helps my channel out. And if you haven't done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And lastly, I do offer personal readings specifically surrounding pregnancy, so you can ask any question and I will pull cards for you and provide you with a thorough reading. You can find my personal readings listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. But that is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have a pile right here with your selenite stone on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so that we can dive on into your reading. You also selected the pile with the Queen of Swords on it. So right away, I am feeling that you have a clear direction in mind. You have a clear focus. Your energy is very, very focused, very channeled in one specific direction. And I feel as though this is channeled into manifesting pregnancy into your life. So I'm hearing, if you were wondering, you know, if your manifestation is clear to the universe, this is coming through with the Queen of Swords. I also feel as though this week in general is going to be a week of kind of clearing any confusion and focusing on the truth and a clear communication as well. We have the moon energy coming through, which is telling me that this is a time where you really are clearing away any mystery in your life, any questionable things. You're finding the truth of situations. I also feel like the moon energy is you connecting. And also I'm hearing with pregnancy, this may be the right week for you for your moon cycle to find out if you are pregnant. So this is maybe even getting a clear answer. We have the Two of Pentacles. So with this energy, I'm seeing that this is going to be a very inflow week for you. I feel like things are going to go really well as far as balancing your time and your energy. I do feel like this is a good time in your life. Ooh, and strength as well. So yeah, I feel like you're in a really good place in your life right now to get pregnant. And that's why I feel like there's like this confidence behind these cards that are telling me that you are confident in your manifestation, you're confident. And I feel like you will get pregnant very soon, if not this week. I feel like this month or very quickly. I almost feel like it won't be too difficult for you to get pregnant. For many of you, very soon. We also have the Hanged One, or Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. So I feel as though this week, there are things being revealed, because the Hanged One is actually pointing me back towards the Moon card, which means that you're gaining new perspective on something that is not fully clear. Okay. And I don't feel as though this is pregnancy for this week for you guys. Okay. So the Page of Cups flew out. Yeah, I feel as though this is a week for, I feel like this is a week where you're just in your zone. I feel like you are going to get things done. I feel like you're going to clear up any confusions. I just feel like, yeah, even with the Two of Swords is coming through, you're resolving things, okay? And I feel like there is something that is needed to be looked at in a new light this week. There's a lot of major arcana with the Moon, the Hanged One, and Strength coming through. So I do see some challenges this week, but I feel like you're going to take them in stride and it's not going to affect you moving forward. But yeah, I don't feel as though there's no blockages for you guys to getting pregnant. I don't see that at all. I see as though you may have, even just like in your work this week and getting things done, I feel like you are going to kind of just strive. So let's see what this Two of Swords energy is trying to say. I almost feel like there's a minor hiccup this week and it's not going to slow you down. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Okay, there's going to be a lot of positive things in your work this week. Even where I feel like, oh, okay, so I feel as though with the Hanged One as well. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that the Hanged One came out because we're just looking for one card, by the way. So I'm going to wait for one card to come out. But I feel also with the Hanged One, it's almost as though you're kind of still in limbo about when you're going to hear about your pregnancy. I feel like that's still not clear yet, okay? So stay tuned for that news. But in other news, I feel as though if you do, okay, what I'm hearing is if you do have some kind of conflict or hold up with somebody at work this week, and it could be like a younger female who you work with, I feel as though there may be like a confusion there or misunderstanding. So I feel as though there may need to be some kind of like coming together and just peace offering with the Six of Pentacles to kind of resolve that at work this week. But I feel otherwise you're just owning it this week. I don't see pregnancy, as I mentioned. I'm not seeing that you guys are going to be finding out you're getting pregnant this week, but the Nine of Pentacles and the World are coming out for some final tarot cards to confirm to me that you're in the right direction. You are where you need to be. Your energy is really great. I feel like between work and even if you're worried about like working at the same time, I feel like many of you are going to be working at the same time as getting pregnant and all of that happening. But I feel as though if you are concerned about that, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about because you'll be able to balance it very well. Now, I also hear that maybe for some of you, this isn't a work thing, but it could actually be a current, maybe like your other child. Maybe you have a daughter or just a younger child who you guys have a little, conflict, and I feel like you guys are going to resolve it, or even, yeah, or even just maybe they're kind of caught up in something that you helped them out with this week. Very minor, nothing to be worried about, and I feel like it's going to resolve itself within this week because you're just like in your zone. You're like putting out fires, managing everything in your strength, like feeling in alignment, waiting, still waiting on some answers with things, still waiting on some clarity. But I'm hearing with the World and Nine of Pentacles that pregnancy is really right around the corner for you. I feel like this is something that could happen very quickly. Some of you may already be pregnant and are more so just kind of managing your time, managing your life right now to do that. But I feel like many of you even just have another child. So I don't see any issues with pregnancy whatsoever this week. But let's see what other messages the Oracle cards have for you for this week regarding pregnancy or whatever, what you need to hear pretty much. Okay, right away we are getting action. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of action this week. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of movement happening, and even with the Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're getting things done. I feel like you're taking care of some things that maybe you were hanging on to for a while. And I feel too like your energy is going to be up this week with action. I feel like you're you're just feeling in your zone. It's kind of what I'm sensing from these cards. Nothing's really getting in your way this week. Pleasure. Yeah, you're gonna have fun this week. It's gonna be a positive week, and as far as like pregnancy goes, I feel like this was a really positive reading, you guys. You're wondering maybe if it's this week, but I just feel like maybe you're getting pregnant, but you're not gonna find out this week. Yeah, because some of you may already be actually pregnant, but just not finding out this week. So let's see, we're going to get some more messages for you guys. And then at the end, I am going to pull a spirit animal card so you can find out exactly what your spirit guides want to let you know, what energy is surrounding you as well at the time of this reading. So we'll finish up with some more oracle cards for you. What does group 3 need to know? What does group 3 need to know? There's also some strength here. So I feel like, I feel like another message is coming through with strength to let you know that your guides, you know, Spirit recognizes that it took you a while to get to this place, but there's an inner confidence within you. And yeah, wow. So there's an inner confidence within you and a drive within you that is really powerful, but you got there because you overcame a lot. So we have electricity that came out, and we have snow. So electricity has wildness, and snow is for silence. So yeah, again, this week I feel like you're in your zone, like you're charged up. And the snow card came out because I'm hearing that when it comes to this person in regards to maybe having like a misunderstanding or just trying to understand the person more, again, it could be your child. I feel like this week you may be prone to speak a lot, but the snow card, the silence energy is coming out to let you know there's going to be a time this week towards the end where it's important to be quiet and listen. So you may want to speak, but it's important to listen to this person, because I feel as though the person that's involved in this is a more of a timid person, maybe somebody who even just maybe is shy around you, or timid, or more sensitive. So be aware that this person is very sensitive when you kind of talk to them or confront them, or if you do kind of interact with them this week, they are needing somebody to listen to. So you may need to be an ear for somebody this week as well, who is kind of working through some emotions, okay? So they don't, you know, they seem like a kind person, so I don't feel like there's anything. Again, they even seem like a child almost for some of you. This could be a child, or just like someone younger who you work with, or even like a friend who's more of a sensitive person. They're needing a kind ear this week. Discernment. It says, see the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows. So I want to call out your intuition right now to ask, to have you ask yourself, what is this thing that is questionable? Okay, is it between you and somebody at work? Is there a misunderstanding here? Because the moon is showing up for a reason, and I feel like there is something right now that you may not be fully aware of that is coming to light this week. And it's important to take a step back, maybe not even react right away, and just listen to the whole story. And also I see that there's going to be a very positive reaction to this. There's going to be a positive result. Now this could be about pregnancy in general, or telling somebody you're trying to get pregnant, or something like that. It could be surrounding that, or telling somebody you are currently pregnant if you already know you're pregnant when you're watching this video. But I feel as though your intuition is kind of coming through and saying like, hey, be sure to get all the information and get the truth about something that you feel, maybe you feel there's more to something that you're not seeing the complete picture of. And the next card that we have is Journey. It says, focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Yeah, I feel like there is a positive exchange of energy this week with the Six of Pentacles. And I do see that you are on the right track as far as your journey goes. So don't see anything like, you know, learning about this kind of mystery that I keep seeing with the Moon card. Don't feel as though this is something that is a setback. It's important to, again, I feel as though, okay, so what I'm hearing is that your energy is so on track and so in focus and so like going, that there may be something that is important to slow down and recheck, or relook at, reconsider, because maybe somebody near you has been either cast aside, or maybe you haven't paid enough attention to them. Whoever that may be, again, somebody who's more sensitive, they probably wouldn't point it out to you necessarily. But I feel like there's an opportunity this week to, even if there's not a particular person, but there's an opportunity this week for you to slow down in general and take some time in silence and to reflect on how far you have come, because there's no need to rush it. You know, there's no need to rush this manifestation. Although if you do have energy to do things, that's totally awesome. That's great, because I do feel like you're heading in the right direction. But again, there's no rush. So I feel like with Journey, it's important to take a deep breath every once in a while, smell the roses. And also, yeah, I think there's somebody who maybe needs your attention right now. or somebody, a relationship maybe that's needing to be healed a little bit. And it could just mean giving them some of your time or your attention, or having like an exchange of energy, as I see with the Six of Pentacles. So that's positive. Yeah, so let's keep going, and we're going to see what the energy is of your spirit guides, what spirit animal energy you are needing to hear, and what messages the spirit animal has for you. All right. So this is going to be a card from your spirit guides directly to give you a message. All right, there's a lot of energy coming out for you. Group 3, you guys are driven this week. That is for sure. And in a good way too, you know, this is positive energy, okay? I just see you really excelling in kind of having it all, almost like having your cake and eating it too. Rabbit, yeah. So I feel as though, you know, the rabbit is a timid animal. I think there's maybe even there's just a part of you who is needing to, again, slow down and give yourself credit for how far you have come. Okay, if you are kind of very driven and focused on your future direction, your future manifestations, that is super positive, and I can feel like your energy is kind of like lifting me up and just like empowering me forward in this reading. And I just see with the rabbit, this is just like such a sweet energy, and this energy is really coming up with the Page of Cups. So again, I feel like it's a week where you can tap into that rabbit energy, which to me is like, again, stopping to smell the roses and slowing down a little bit, maybe even to do some self-care or connect with rabbit energy. I'm also being drawn to the rabbit's ears. And again, I feel like this is a week where you may need to listen and kind of open up to what messages are being brought to you, because I feel like it's going to bring you further discernment as to what your next step is going to be, because you're going to gain further insight. And I don't think, yeah, I think like you've been going great. I think your energy has been really great and you're going in the right direction, and everything is kind of like on point and in divine timing. So I think this week is just like, hey, there's just a little thing over here that is needing your attention. So take a moment to work on that, listen to that, that message. And I'm also hearing with listening that this is also listening to some intuitive guidance coming to you, okay? So there's something that you're already feeling needs your attention, but maybe you've been a little distracted at work or distracted with kind of the day-to-day. And so this week, you will be able to kind of stop, take a look at that, and that is pretty much what your guides are asking for this week for you guys. All right, group 3, that is all I'm hearing for your messages for this week. If you will get pregnant, thank you so much for joining me for this reading, and I truly hope that these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy the reading, it would help me out so much if you would give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. And if you haven't done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And lastly, I do offer personal readings on my website, celestemoon.com, which is linked in the description box below. But that is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. Our pile right here with the malachite stone on it. So let's set your stone aside so that we can dive on into your reading. You also chose the pile with the 10 of Pentacles. So with this energy, I am seeing some abundance coming your way. I also see and am hearing family when I'm looking at this card. I feel as though this is kind of a good family energy where you are maybe even buying a home or setting some groundwork for starting your family. So let's see what other messages come through for my pile number 4s. I feel as though you guys, I also am hearing stability, you know. You guys have a stable situation right now. I feel like you're kind of exuding that energy of having that confidence and being in a comfortable situation, or at least that energy is going to come in for you this week. So we are looking for just one card. I'm going to keep shuffling for you guys. Now at the end of the reading, I will be pulling a card for your spirit animal so that we can gain some messages directly from your spirit guides. we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so for some of you, this is a start of a relationship, even meeting your significant other, or even being with somebody this week who really brings you joy, makes you happy. Because I feel as though some of you, many of you are not, maybe you aren't manifesting pregnancy for this week yet. You're here to see kind of what messages surround that. And I feel as though this week is going to be a positive romantic week for you and your partner, or for you and somebody you meet this week, because I feel as though the person that you are connected with is the person you are going to start your family with. And I see with the Three of Wands, this is a planning week. This is a week for being hopeful about the future, and maybe even just taking the steps forward. Maybe this is the first week that some of you are trying too, I'm hearing. So maybe this is the first week that, or even just the beginning that you maybe have just started, and you're excited for the future. Now the Hanged Man is coming through. I feel as though this week you are most likely not going to receive news of getting pregnant. Okay, let's see. We have the Lovers. Yeah, this is really a relationship energy. I feel as though the cards want this group to know specifically that you are with the person who you're going to start a family with. That is the energy I'm hearing for many of you. Of course, take that if you resonate with that. But I feel as though you guys have a really deep, loving connection, and you will definitely be feeling that this week especially. And I feel as though you guys will be coming together this week to really plan, and also that your energy is in alignment. I feel like this week is going to be a week where even you, okay, yeah, so I feel like this is a week where maybe you are going to get pregnant, but you aren't going to find out this week, okay? You're still waiting on information, but this week I feel like you guys are having relations, or you guys are being very intimate this week. And also I see that also in a sense of like planning for the future, because I feel with the Chariot that maybe even you guys are moving very quickly in your relationship, but it is because you have this deep love, almost this deep connection that you felt right away. So you're like, I'm ready to get pregnant. Now I see with the Ten of Wands, and I am hearing with the Ten of Wands as well, that some things that maybe were weighing heavily on you or you were worrying about are coming to an end this week as well. I feel like you are resolving those towards the end of the week. You may be feeling better about those things, because yeah, we are seeing the Nine of Cups, and we're also seeing the Page of Wands. Really positive energy. I think the Ten of Wands is just kind of letting us know together, or allowing me to confirm for you that this is the end of feeling that heavy weight on your shoulders, of maybe even feeling as though it's you against the world. I feel like you have this other person now who you're really connecting with. And we have the Page of Wands coming through as well, which I feel as though that is your energy in this case. I feel as though your energy is the Page of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. This is really happy, loving energy this week. I'm really feeling that for you. And we have the Four of Cups. Let's gain one more card concerning the Four of Cups, because that's kind of a new energy. I feel as though, okay, I'm sensing with the Four of Cups, I'm hearing that, and you also got the Hierophant, but I'm hearing that with the Four of Cups energy, that, you may still be a little wary about giving your full emotional, attention, or your heart over, giving your heart to somebody else and fully trusting in them, because there were things from the past that maybe you're still healing from. I feel as though if it's not related, so some of you, it's not necessarily related to having a relationship, but it's just some heart wounds, it's just some emotional wounds that you're healing from. And this week you are feeling so charged up emotionally, like so happy. I feel too with the Hierophant. Remember I mentioned this family foundation? Yeah, I'm feeling with the Hierophant this coming through even more. Maybe I feel like you guys, if this is a new relationship, I feel like you guys are getting married, and starting a family. This is like a long-term relationship and connection that you guys have. Many of you maybe already are married, but yeah, I feel like this is a long-term commitment. I also feel that the Hierophant, for those of you who are already married, and that's really not news to you, I'm also hearing that this week is a week where you kind of get everything in order. All right, that's what I heard with the Ten of Pentacles too. It's like you're prepared, you're ready for pregnancy. So you may also be getting things in order as far as your finances. And also, we're not doing these cards next. So I feel like you are getting things in order as far as your finances this week, and also educating yourself. There may be something that you're learning or needing to look into this week to gain more information about concerning pregnancy. But I do feel that this pregnancy is happening quickly. I just feel like this week you won't necessarily find out about it. Clarity with Mountain. So there's information, okay? So clarity is coming through with the Hierophant energy, where, yeah, there's something maybe you're learning about this week. You're putting things in order. You're finding a foundation, a commitment, a schedule, a routine that's going to work for you. Also, I'm hearing that is going to be really important for you to not overdo it for yourself, okay? Is to find a way to work together with your partner and plan a long-term plan for having a family, for starting your family. Okay. Yeah, there's some creative passions too that you are pursuing this week as well. But I feel too with the Page of Wands, I feel as though you may be gaining some intuitive guidance as to what to do next. You may even be going back to school and figuring out that you do want to go back to school, which maybe postpones pregnancy for a little bit, but you may be deciding to go back to school this week in order to do something that you're more passionate about, and that may make it easier for you to start a family as well. Maybe it's something that you want to work from home doing, and so you're going back to school to learn how to do that. So that's a very specific message, but I kind of heard that for some of you that's going to be the case, and that may be why you feel like you're too overburdened right now, and so this may also be why the Four of Cups is coming through to kind of say, you know, you may be disappointed by that, having to wait or having to postpone planning your family out. But I think your partner's going to be very supportive in your decision to do that as well. Okay, wow. Let's keep going with another Oracle card with Mountain and Clarity. I think you're going to know clearly like what you want to do moving forward. And you're ready to go. Like, you can do this. Planning for the future. Yeah, that makes sense too. If you're planning and you're like, okay, I can't, you know, I don't want to get pregnant right now, or you do want to get pregnant right now, but like this is what needs to be done. Okay, Magic and Mystery, Dark Matter. Okay, we're gonna let these two cards out, even though there was an extra one. But I feel, yeah, this week you are working your magic. We have Alchemy of Magic and Mystery with Dark Matter. So, and Clarity. So I feel as though, yeah, I feel like this is same. There's something that maybe you were not sure about, but right now you're working your magic, or this week your magic is kind of coming to a conclusion so that you gain clarity on what to do next, okay? Yeah, like this is clarity about the future as to what is going to happen next. Now, Mystery too, I feel as though if you guys are wondering if you're pregnant, many of you still will not know by this week. I feel like that energy is coming through as well. Oh, let's do, actually, let's do a Moon Oracle card before we skip to the other oracles, and then we'll do the Spirit Animal card. All right. Alchemy. Yeah, that card is so magical, and I feel like with the Page of Wands, wands themselves are very magical, and I feel as though you guys are connecting to something that you're really aligning with this week that is going to really bring you happiness. You're in your magic this week because there's a lot of awesome things coming, especially with the Chariot too. It just may be a mystery to you still, because we have the Three of Wands. So I feel as though you're manifesting something coming into you right now. You're working your magic. But this week, again, there's just going to still be a mystery. Okay, and we have the Path and we have Patience. So yeah, your guides are asking you to just be patient. Your path is unfolding for you. So it's coming, it's gonna happen, but it's asking for patience. So that's where, again, mystery is coming through. Like, hey, you're not gonna know this week, so don't worry about it. Everything's happening as it needs to. You're on the right path, And yeah, it's just patience is needed moving forward. Okay. Boop. So you have 2 more cards. We have Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Renew yourself. This week is a time for renewing yourself, because I do see it. So you've been, things have been weighing heavily on you. You may feel very exhausted and tired by the end of this week, just because you've been like planning, thinking ahead, and doing a lot of work, building, working on stuff a lot, with the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel as though this week is a week for you to find a way for you and your partner to happily support each other while still not pushing yourself. Okay. Next we have awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Yeah, so this week, again, I feel as though there's intuitive messages coming to you about what is on the horizon or about what path to take. And I think you're gaining clarity on what that is this week, so that you can take a step forward and it's going to work out for you the best way possible, so that you can still manifest, pregnancy or family and what you want to create this week. So let's finish up with the energies of a spirit animal card. I hope these messages are helpful moving forward. Okay, I'm feeling that the turtle did want to come out when I felt that card. So the turtle, I'm seeing right away, the turtle carries the world on its back. This is a watery energy. I feel as though too, it's a slow moving animal, okay? And I feel that because it's carrying so much, I feel like you yourself may be feeling a bit, slow going this week. But it's also a very intelligent animal, and also, lives a very long and full life. So what I'm sensing for this animal's energy for you is to take it slow. And I feel like when you're in your element, because when the turtle is in its element, it is very, it's much faster. I feel as though you may not be in your element. That's what I'm hearing, is that right now you're doing something that is not in alignment with what you need to be doing, and that because of that, it's weighing heavily on you. Okay, you're feeling exhausted, and that's the turtle energy. It's like slow moving. It's very difficult for the turtle to move on land. So I feel as though you have a lot riding on your shoulders right now, and because of that, because of the way that your energy is being used right now, you're feeling very exhausted and drained. But I feel as though, just like the turtle, you are still steadily moving forward, and you're gonna find water. You're gonna find your flow, is what I'm hearing this week. And I feel like if you just keep, take it one step at a time. It may be difficult right now. Be sure to rest when you need to. You don't need to rush this process, but your magic is working. And even with the Hierophant, take it one step at a time. You're going to find a new opportunity, and maybe that is further education, but you're going to find your flow soon. And I'm hearing your spirit guides are intuitively guiding you right now on your path. Okay, so the turtle, yeah, be patient like the turtle. Follow your path into the water, into the flow, into your element, and you are going to find that your energy picks up. You're going to feel so much better when you get on that path. Okay, so it may be a mystery right now, but clarity is coming this week, and that's the energy surrounding you, group 4. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know if the reading did resonate with you. I would appreciate that so much, and it really does help my channel out. And if you haven't done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And lastly, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those on my website, CelesteSimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Thank you.